going to be a new opportunity, a new job, go for a new career, or start a new business. There could also be restructuring in a business right now, massive layoffs, even people in management could be fired. A time where you're going to have more fun, be more social, then you're going to be starting new projects, going for new opportunities. You're going to improve your home and your lifestyle. If you have issues with your finances, things are going to be getting better for you. You've been suffering with this fear of loss. You're feeling insecure about having your home and being able to pay for your bills. You're just constantly afraid that you've been suffering these financial and emotional hardships. You're going to be receiving money, and this is going to be a gift. Somebody giving money to you that you're going to use to pay out your debt or invest in your future. That your finances are going to improve. Like and subscribe. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome back to Starlight Beauty Tarot for your July money and career reading. If you're seeking insight, clarity, or guidance, then the cards will reveal these messages. If you found this reading, then it's meant for you. Remember, this is a general reading, and it's not meant for everyone, but a message might still be there for you. Make sure to subscribe and like this video and leave a comment about your situation. I would love to hear from you. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, ground yourself, and allow yourself to receive the wisdom the universe is ready to share. So let's dive in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so we have here the Fool, and as you can see, this person is not really paying attention to where they're going, and it seems that they're about to walk over the precipice. And here they have this dog nipping at the feet, trying to grab the attention of this person, right? And if they don't really pay attention, then they can just fall to their doom. So here we're seeing that this could be a calculated risk, that this person is starting out their journey, right? So this is going to be also a new beginning, that this person wants to follow their heart's desire, right? But the journey ahead is not without danger, right? That this is more like a leap of faith. So that you want to have a leap of faith, that you want to believe that things are going to work out. So this could be in relation to maybe like a new business, or even like going back to school or taking some courses, right? That this is like you having optimism, that you're thinking things are going to work out, that you have a positive mindset. So you have the opportunity right now to start over, to feel young again, that you're excited about, these new opportunities, that it's going to be a new life for you, right? There's going to be a lot of these like beautiful and positive energies coming in, that's going to be filling your spirit, your life force. You're ready to explore and discover like these new possibilities. That whatever you're going to do now is going to be great, right? But you have to look before you leap, because you're going to make a decision and then you're going to just push forward, right? And you're not looking back. So once you make that decision, you're just going to go for it. So you have courage. You're going to commit to this, right? So there is going to be a way ahead for you. There's a way forward. Now, this could be you leaving your home for the first time, right? Or it could be that you're going to receive new visitors coming into your home. You could have a new relationship that you could start, and you're going to go with the flow, right? See how it goes. Or it may be that you're going to take a sabbatical, or there's going to be a new opportunity for you in your current job, or you're taking on a new job, going for a new career, or starting a new business, right? That you have to prioritize your workload, right? Because that you have to schedule yourself, pace yourself, so that way you can move ahead swiftly. Then we have here the Tower. So the message here is to surrender. And as you can see, that there's this lightning that hits the Tower, right? And this is considered like an act of God, like an act of the divine, that it's something that's out of your control, right? And it destroys everything. Everything falls apart and the people are falling down. And all that's left is the foundation to try to build again. But you have to understand that the previous foundation is not something that was strong that could withhold all of this weight. So this could be a sudden change happening, like this collapse of an idea, a dream, an organization, or even a relationship, that we know that these forces are beyond your control, that you're going to feel your ego shattered, feeling vulnerable and confused, that you can only surrender to the power of the divine, the tower here. There's going to be a huge shift. And maybe right now you're not seeing the benefits that's going to be coming in for you. This is going to be even a release coming in, that these walls are tumbling down. This is the destruction that's happening, but everything will be illuminated. So whatever has been hiding is going to be out in the open. So something that people could be hiding from you, or that you are hiding, right? That you're going to have deep insight, right? And that the next thing that you are going to build is going to have a stronger foundation. So we know that there is going to be a change in your circumstances, right? That there could be this delay right now, right? Because maybe you're hoping to move and it hasn't materialized yet. Right, and then we're seeing the secret coming to light that could be shocking. Right, it could be something to do with a partner, that this person has something hidden from you, from their past. And this could have a profound impact on you. That there could be restructuring in a business, right? That you have to move from this workplace. There could be massive layoffs going on, right? So people are going to be fired, that there's people making tough decisions, right? And that even bosses or management is also going to be fired. And then we have here the Page of Cups, and the message here is that you need to enjoy life's pleasures. So this could be somebody who is artistic, a dreamer, that is highly emotional and generous. So it could be like somebody who is a good friend that's coming in, right? It could be somebody who is sensitive, somebody who cares for you, right? So this could be you enjoying some fun, that you're going to go out, you're going to have a social time, right? Or you're going to feel young at heart. Right? So there's going to be good news about emotional aspects of your life, right? Even other parts of your life, like, children and finances, right? So there's things that are going to be improving for you. There could be also a potential for a new person coming in, right? That love is on the horizon for you, that you're going to be tempted to rush into a new romance, right? And here the message is to also hold back, right? That you have responsibilities, you have work, you have exams, so you taking on those courses, right? So that you just can't just jump into a relationship and abandon everything else, right? There's going to be new projects for you, new opportunities. You could be improving your home, decorating your home, right? Trying to make yourself feel more comfortable and happier. So you've been suffering through these periods of insecurity and doubt, and that you should know that the good times are coming, right? Your finances are going to improve. Okay. So we have here the Five of Pentacles. And the five can be something that is hidden from us, something that is invisible to you right now, but can be revealed to you later on, right? So here we're seeing that it's a financial loss, right? So this could be the loss of a job or a relationship, right? So that you have been experiencing emotional and financial hardships, right? That you have to find the support from other people, especially people in similar positions. That you're going to have somebody in your life, somebody who is a good friend or a family member that's going to be there for you. That you're going to have new options coming into your life, finding resources, and you're going to see a way forward, right? This can also be a fear of poverty and isolation. So not actual poverty. So it could not necessarily be that you are losing right now, right? But that you have a fear, that insecurity that a lot of people are feeling right now, right? Because the money isn't enough, the inflation is too high, the bills are too high, and that you're feeling the pinch. And a lot of people are feeling the pinch. So this is one of the issues that you are facing, like many others, right? That's why it's saying here that you're going to find other people in a similar position to you, right? That you're afraid to even lose your home, right? Or that maybe you broke up with a partner or you lost a partner, and that also has left you feeling insecure, because how can you do this alone without this person? So it's not necessarily that this person has passed, because we're not really seeing any other drastic cards for you, right? But it's just that these are the feelings that you have, feelings of loss and sadness and insecurity. Then we have here the Knight of Cups. And that message here is to be open to love and judge not by appearance. So again, we're seeing that even if you're alone right now or you lost someone, there's going to be somebody else coming into your life that is going to be offering that cup to you. So this could be somebody idealistic, dreamy, artistic, right? Somebody who's a true romantic. This one is a love prospect coming in, a proposal. So this is somebody who wants to have a relationship with you and is going to be actually like wanting a marriage. So wanting to get married to you. So again, that you just can't rush into a relationship, right? You can't be swept away, right? Because this person could also be wearing a mask. You don't know them yet. So it's always like warning you to not rush in, okay? Because they're going to show themselves as this perfect partner, this person who wants to give you everything, right? So this is going to be an emotional time for you, right? You're going to be bewitched by this love interest, right? You're going to experience more romance, right? You're going to have them capture the imagination, the beauty in nature, right? And it's just going to, take time away from your usual routine. So it's just, it makes things more colorful for you, more vibrant, and that you're going to be enjoying your life more, that you have things to look forward to, right? Because it takes away from that boring, dull routine that you have, right? It even could be like that more social time that you're going to experience, that you're going to have more of a circle of friends. And we have here the Six of Pentacles. So the six is going to represent this harmony and passivity, right? So we're going to be seeing that money is coming your way, okay? This is going to be an award, a gift, right? Like it could be somebody giving you money, right? And that you're going to be able to use this money to pay out like this outstanding debt that you have. That could be lines of credit, credit cards, or anything else that you are involved with, right? That you're going to be able to pay all of your bills, and that's going to be a huge relief for you. That you could even use the money for investment purposes for your future, right? That we know that you've been struggling financially, and this is going to be a welcome sign for you that your finances are going to improve. So we're seeing that again, that finances are going to improve for you, right? That this could be that even you could become a benefactor, right? Maybe you're going to be receiving so much money that you could be blessing other people's pockets as well, that you're going to be giving, right? That you could be giving a friend some money, like they have cash flow problems, and that you want to help out as well because you know you've been there, right? So it's just that you are going to be receiving support, or that you are giving support as well. So it's just that receiving help and money, and giving help and money. So before we continue, I like to remind you to like and subscribe. Okay, so here we have the Magician. So you are ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them, and life is magical. So that you have all the tools necessary in order to succeed. So this could be life experience, work experience, education, and that you're ready to tackle on these challenges, right? That you're going to manifest whatever you need into this reality. The Sun. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. So here the sun is going to be shining on you, shining on your career. So this is going to be giving you new opportunities in your life. And this is something that's going to make you feel happy, okay? And that this confidence is also you having security in yourself, right? That you're going to be feeling secure, right? And this is going to be the ability for you to generate more money. Six of Earth. Gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So we're seeing this again for you, that this money is coming in and that you're going to be able to pay off whatever you owe, okay? And that there's going to be opportunities in your career, an opportunity for a new job. Page of Air. Challenging information, delays, or changes to plans, the truth delivered without tact. So we saw this also with that tower, that this could be that tower moment that you're experiencing, that something is illuminated, that something is revealed to you. So this could be something challenging, something that can shock you, that you're not going to receive it well, right? That maybe you had hoped to move, and that also hasn't materialized for you. Or issues with your current workplace, that there could be like massive layoffs going on or rumors of that going on. The Emperor. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So here it's this Emperor energy, perhaps this person that's going to be coming into your life, that this person is somebody who doesn't belong to casual relationships. This could be somebody who wants that concrete established relationship with you, right? It could also be that if you are taking on a new job, that it could have a very structured and rigid workplace environment, right? And it could be something that stifles you, right? That you're not going to feel comfortable, that you can't breathe, right? So either you adapt and you enjoy the way it is, or that you don't want to be there anymore, right? So that it could have its pros and cons. Working in an environment that seems to be very controlled. So I would say even micromanaged. Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So that you are going to get things done, okay? You're not going to procrastinate. You're going to move forward and you're going to keep going. Improving health. So this is going to be good for you because your health is going to improve. So you had emotional hardships. It could be even like stress and mental. that this has been giving you anxiety, right? So things are going to be getting better for you. Here we've seen that it can be in the near future. There's going to be clear communication coming in, that you're also going to be asking your angels, ask your angels for help and guidance, the divine, that you're going to be receiving these messages from your guides. Reconsider. So whatever you're thinking of, like to go over all of this knowledge that you have, reconsider what's going on around you before you make a decision. And everything is going to come to you at the perfect time. So if you think that, things are not working out and all of a sudden it happens for you, and it's going to happen at the perfect time, like, oh, right on time. And that is going to be an alleviation. Okay, so we have waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. So here it's telling you not to give up. That whatever you're asking about, this situation, it's still taking shape. So it hasn't been totally formed yet, right? So this is like you're not near the end right now of the story, right? And this is something that's happening now, and it still has a way to go. Right, so everything is going to be okay in the end. But if it's not okay, it's not the end. So that's what the card is trying to kind of say to you, that, it's not the end of you, right? You're going to be able to keep going, and that you're going to be okay. Right, so just be focused on what you want right now. Right, and that you can't see your dreams. Maybe you're not focused right now on the dreams that you want. But that doesn't mean that it's not manifesting for you. Okay? And you try not to look back, and try to keep moving forward, to stay focused on going forward, right? And these events are going to unfold for you. Okay? And that you have to have more courage and dig deeper. Okay? So we have here a new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. So this is like you thinking of your dreams and maybe daydreaming about romance, right? That you're thinking of like soulmates and poetry and like romantic thoughts, movies and stuff like that. That there is going to be a new start for you, right? That you want to have a connection that matters. Right? That maybe you're like fantasizing that you have your mind in the clouds right now. Right? Because in the past you had to deal with other issues, right? That you had disappointments and confusion, right? But this is something that your soul went through to help you bring about the manifestations of your dreams. Okay? That your dreams are going to come true. Right? And that you're going to be guided on a way forward, right? You also have these fears that are holding you back, and that's something that you have to face. So that maybe you're looking back all the time because of the fears, right? And the situation is going to be healed, right? And avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. So this could be that if somebody is lying to you, right? You don't have to accept it and continue on with the situation. Here, full moon in Sagittarius. So look at the bigger picture, so that you could be thinking about this dilemma, the details of it, like going over it, like very precise details, right? And that you're just like really focused on these little details, right? And that's not something that's productive for you. All right, because maybe right now it's all talk and there's no action, right? That you have to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, right? And that you have to see your current situation and like what can you do about it, right? That maybe you have to count your blessings, be grateful for the things that you have so that more blessings come your way, right? That you have to keep an open mind, right? Because the universe is going to surprise you, right? This could be you taking time out and going on like a little mini break, right? That the situation that has come around because you've been distracted, maybe that you had these fantasies going on, right? Or that you're not focusing on the things that matter, that you have to be confident and that you're going to win every day, and that you have to think about that now is the time to take action, right? So, and also here, speaking your mind and saying too much, right? So maybe you're speaking without filter. If you have a blessing that's in your life, you don't have to share it with everyone. You can keep it to yourself, because people can be envious and you don't need that energy and absorbing those energies. Okay, so we have here divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will, and you're going to serve something beyond the ego. You're going to learn to be abundance and not chase it. So instead of like you chasing the coin, that you like, I have the coin in my hand already. Flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Right? So it's basically you can't control the chaos around you, but you do control how you respond to that chaos. And here, clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive, and your shift goes from mine to God's. Such freedom. So it's just like you know that instead of you claiming everything, right, that you're going to be handing it over to the divine. There could be those fears that you have, right? The fear of loss, the isolation, poverty, sadness, anxiety, right? That you're going to be passing all of that on to the divine to handle those issues for you. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me for your July money and career reading. I hope the insights you receive bring you clarity, inspiration, and guidance. Remember, the energy of the cards can guide us, but it's your intuition and actions that will truly shape your path. The universe is always supporting you, and if you felt that this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with those who might need a little guidance. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience? Does it resonate? And what message moved you the most? Until next time, take care, stay blessed, and keep shining your light. Thank you for watching. Bye.